Alright, today me and Rocco are going to put together the Rubbermaid 3748. First step is we got the back panel laying on a flat surface, and we're going to slide the side panels in place. I think they slide through these grooves right here. So to put this on, basically we are putting these tabs and lining them up with the holes in the guides. Then I'm going to take my rubber mallet and bang on this side to make it align. So that's the first step, how to put the side panels on. Alright, so on this first step I found it easier to, rather than doing it on the ground, sort of tilt it up on its side. As you can see, Rocco, the strong 3-year-old, went ahead and finished up step 1 for us by banging in that left panel. So we'll go ahead on to so now on the next step it says, with the word floor facing up, slide the floor into place between the sides. You may need a rubber mallet. So here's our floor, and it says with the word floor facing up, but let's make sure the word floor is not on both sides. So it's not. So what we're going to do is go ahead and take this top and bang it into these slides. Sort of the same idea as before. We got this floor lined up with the guides. We tilted it on its side. And I don't know if you can see in the video, but it's important to get these tabs lined up here. The tabs go into the appropriate places. And we're just going to go ahead and bang this down through. And as you can see, there are protrusions on the back that are going to go through the holes and lock this thing in place. Okay, so just one small correction. Like the directions said, be sure that the floor is facing up. And you can determine that by looking in the bottom left here. Here's the word floor. And when it is facing the wrong way, the guides don't line up. So you'll see this guide's lining up with a hole, that guide's lining up, and the other one's lining up. If you try to put it in backwards, it won't line up. So just be sure to follow the directions, I guess is what... Alright, so for this next step we're going to install the doors. And it says rotate the door and snap pin on bottom. So install the top of the door first, and then snap it down into the bottom. And as you can see on the doors here, the bottom has a hole that fits into a guide there, and then the bottom has a guide that'll go into that hole down there. So we'll go ahead and snap the doors on. So after we put the doors on, the last step is to put the lid onto the box. And to do that, you just place the lid onto the guides and pop one of them on at a time. After that, there is a metal rod, and it's sort of depicted here. And the rod is initially stored at the top of the lid. You just take it out and put one end here, and the other end in, there's a hole on the right panel here. And basically what that rod does is it keeps the lid open when you open the box. That way the lid's not falling down on top. Here's the lid in action. It was really easy to put together here. And as you can see, that rod there just keeps the lid up. And then in the back here, the lid snaps in to the bars along the back panel. And what I found was easy to do was you just line this up and sort of bear hug the lid and snap one on at a time. It went on really easy. And then the confusing part of the instructions was this metal rod, but you can see it just slides in there, and then you just pop it down into these slide rails here, and then it just keeps this lid open for you. So anyway, there it is, a finished product. I would say it's important to, when you are using your mallet to put the floor in, to make sure the floor aligns with the back and those 3 protrusions go completely through and click. Otherwise this thing will fall apart on you. That's why it's very important to use a mallet to complete this process here. So anyway, just wanted to say thank you for watching my video, and I hope it helped you install your Rubbermaid storage shed, and have a great day.